Sheriff Joe Arpaio on trial and under oath, and this time it's for a wrongful death case of a diabetic woman who was denied medication and left to die in his jails. ABC 15 investigator Dave Biscobing, the only one in court to bring you this exclusive testimony. And Dave, what did the sheriff have to say?
Well, Steve, Arpaio claims to know very little about Deborah Brailard's death. In fact, after she died, he testified that he didn't follow up or ask any follow-up questions about what happened.
Any death to me is important.
That's Sheriff Joe Arpaio talking about deaths inside his jails. But when the sheriff was questioned more about Deborah Brailard's death.
You know, the thing I was aware that unfortunately someone died in our jail and was transported to the hospital.
You ever ask your staff for any more information about the circumstances of Deborah's death?
No, I did not.
Records show Brailard's death was never investigated, even though in 2005 she was not given any medication or medical care for 3 days inside county jail. Without insulin, she slipped into a diabetic coma and died.
We don't like anyone dying in our jail system.
The ABC 15 investigators have obtained records that show there have been at least 150 deaths in the sheriff's jail since he took office.
It's a tough jail environment. But on the other hand, we do the best we can.
In hours of testimony, the sheriff was asked about the long history of problems facing his jails.
I don't remember.
You signed it, didn't you?
Yes.
That's Arpaio's response to a question about a 3-year Department of Justice investigation that found the jails had unconstitutional conditions and inmates were denied humane health care and not provided their prescribed medicine.
Now, in 2008,
Brailard's attorneys say 10 years after the DOJ investigation began, the same problems led to Deborah's death.
The buck stops with the sheriff.
including health care.
Yes.
Since Arpaio took office, jail death lawsuits have cost taxpayers more than $25 million. And in this case, the judge ruled that the family can seek compensatory and punitive damages. And that means this verdict could reach well into the millions.
Much different demeanor for the sheriff on the stand today. Obviously, he's the star witness that a lot of people have been waiting for. But what about other major players in this case?
Well, Steve, actually, this afternoon, former Chief Deputy David Hendershot took the stand, and that was late this afternoon. And we'll have what he told the jury coming up tonight at 10.
Dave Biscobing at the courthouse. Thank you.
I'll do it.